Wait,
Yo,
say something one more time.
yo.
And that,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, shall be your intro for this week's podcast. Welcome to a bad podcast, everyone. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great day, a great time. As you can see, Davian's out here, yo, and you know what I'm saying? He's that guy for real. You know what I'm saying?
I
He's
didn't tell me to,
him.
you told me to make a noise for your mic audio and then making the intro. That's some bullshit. You know what? But it's fine. How are you, T?
Oh, how am I? Dave, if you're asking how am I, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I've had a good day, except for the fucking paper cutter I ordered, which doesn't really work that well. But other than that, life's been good. Went to the office. Saw you at the office, IRL today. We had a great time. You want to tell the people about the great time we had?
No.
Okay, then. Anyway, David, how are you, bro? How are you?
I've had my meltdown for the day and I'm good.
For the day.
Oh, for the week, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
What day is it today?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Um,
Wednesday.
funnily enough, yesterday, the power went out in part of my building. Um, I got to witness someone attack someone with a frying pan. So,
You witnessed that.
well, I went to go get my post. And when I went to get my post, a woman was at the desk saying, I've just done 2 weeks of shopping. And if this shopping gets defrosted because you people have fucked up my fridge, then I'm going to start swinging. And then the people, and then there were like a couple people down there. She had a frying pan, quite a small one. Like you couldn't cook one egg in there. But she looked serious. So I turned around, went back up the stairs, went into my room, signed out of work, said I'm not working today, and went to bed.
Now, when your shit wasn't well, obviously when your shit wasn't working, did you react the same way, or did you have some more decorum about your
Well, to be
actions?
fair, my fridge just broke. This one was a power being out, so then that turned the fridge off. So the fridge is working, but no, I had more decorum than that slightly.
Oh, okay,
I only
okay.
threatened to hurt Nas. That's different.
No. That's beyond different. That's like otherworldly, if anything, mate. But no, fair play. Well, do you want to just start at short sports, or
Let's
have you
get into
got?
short sports.
All
Let's
right.
get to short sports. Yeah.
All right, welcome to short sports, which is sometimes long sports, sometimes medium sports, sometimes David whips out a dildo. Who knows? All right. Well, the first thing that we should discuss here today, probably just recap over the Premier League. We can start with your very favorite team, Manchester United. They got a win over Fulham in the dying minutes of the game. What were your
Like I predicted.
thoughts? What were your
My
thoughts?
thoughts were Rashford's not really injured. Chatting
Mm,
shit. Um,
100%.
United played badly, but like boring. We should have the first goal should have stood. The McTominay one, but it's McTominay, so Bruno's goal was funny because everyone on Twitter was like, "Oh, he's not a captain. He's not. Oh, he scored." Like I was saying, that's my captain. And I was like, "You feeble, fickle motherfuckers." But apart from
Football
that,
fans are mercenaries, bro.
It's a Fulham game at Craven Cottage. Like
Mm-hmm.
you just expect a dull game, boring West London support, and then maybe a late winner. We did it last year with Garnacho. Fun fact: United are on the same amount of points this season, at this stage of the season, than they were last season. So
I mean, obviously, did you watch the game or not?
yes, I watched the game.
Okay, so as you're watching the game, be honest, did you genuinely think there was a result that was going to come from it or no?
Yes,
That's
but
crazy. Like a
only
result for
because
United, rather.
no. I thought United were going to win. Probably, I knew the be late goal. I'll be honest, Fulham were sick but couldn't shoot for shit. So I was like, we're not going to concede to these guys because literally they can't shoot. Um, I was like, we'll probably get a chance. I thought it'd be like Pelistri or one of those guys, or like someone who just like a penalty or something.
Okay.
I was surprised. I mean, when Bruno scored at that point, I was quite surprised that we scored then. But
Okay.
it was one of them where you were just like, it's probably gonna happen, and it's gonna be a shit game. We've watched the whole 90 minutes. It's probably gonna get a goal. Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
exactly. I mean, celebrated for like 12 seconds, then got the fear that we concede again somehow in the last 10 seconds, and then
Well, question. Well, since we're on United anyway, which is kind of mixed in with like social media news or whatever. But the Mark Goldbridge United Stand Rashford thing, what are your thoughts on it?
Um,
For context, they put out after the game, they put out Rashford's future is in doubt, and then Rashford responded saying, "Can you stop spreading these malicious rumors, which are not true?" And it's spiraled from there.
well,
On social
my
media,
honest,
Rashford hasn't done anything else, but like on social
my
media,
honest thoughts on it are the fact that United stand are quite controversial. I look at them the same way people look at Arsenal fan TV. They thrive on the
mm,
negative around United. So when United are doing badly, they're kind of excited and they showed that. You look at a player like Rashford, and they've been getting away with like picking the English players
uh
and
huh,
targeting them. So Mark Goldbridge has accused every English player being the leaks to the media, or like he's just been like
yeah,
Sancho stuff. He's been like yelling about Goldbridge. Goldbridge has been yelling about how Sancho should apologize, even though he has no context of the thing. Um, Doing the same thing with Rashford. He's done the same thing with Maguire. He's done the same thing with Luke Shaw, McTominay. Like there have been
mm-hmm.
loads of like British players that he picks on because it's United and it's easy clicks. I'm surprised Rashford responded to it because I don't think
he
realistically
he
anyone.
technically shouldn't have done that, but like,
I to be
mm,
honest, for this one he should have purely
okay,
because
interesting.
only because it's not a thing about like well, if it was like Rashford's playing badly
Mm,
and then he replies to that, I'd say there's no point replying to that. Replying to
okay,
something that's saying that his future's in doubt or indicating that he's gonna be getting out of his contract or that type of stuff when we know he's signed a new contract, it's
yeah.
just spreading information that doesn't need to be said. I think that's the only thing you can reply to. His future's not in doubt. He's not trying to leave, and
Mm-hmm.
then it ends there. I mean, if United stand their gas because now they're going to get an extra
Yeah, they got a bunch
million
more clicks, a
interactions.
bunch more views. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. For
they'll
them,
probably
it
do like
works out
25 more
perfectly.
videos on it. So for
Yep.
them, it works perfectly. And I think in the long term, we'll probably move away from channels like this being important. Like, I think Arsenal Fan TV have dropped off in importance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, United fan will do the same thing. I just think it's quite interesting because it probably shows where Rashford's mindset is in terms of he knows he's not playing well. He's trying to get back to that. He's
Mm.
obviously had his issues with the people complaining about him going out after the City game. He's
Again, that is just so fucking petty. I'll never
it's his birth.
fucking
It was his
understand that.
birthday. It was his birthday. It was a scheduled thing that he arranged with the club. He had
He
training at 10
agreed
a.m.
it. Like
He had training at 10 a.m. He left at 3 and made training at 10 a.m.
exactly, and he didn't drink. Like, what's the fucking
Didn't.
problem, bro?
The problem there is it's Rashford. He's a black English footballer who last season scored 30 goals, so no one could say anything bad about him. But people have been waiting to say anything bad about him, so now he's not playing well. They are just waiting to jump on him. And he's a United fan, which means that when we do badly, clearly the pressure affects him more because he wants to do well because it's his club. So he tries to do too much sometimes. And then now they'll pick on anything just to make him seem like he's not trying. And then that affects him. It happened 2 years ago when it affected him that people did the same shit. But for some reason United fans want to see him do badly. So now we're in this situation where it's like you want to see him do badly and he's doing badly, so now aren't you happy? And then when we don't play him, you play someone like Garnacho and you look at him and you go, okay, now what? But people are telling you that Garnacho's better than Rashford, and you're like, he's not. They're like, it was the same thing with Sancho when they were saying Anthony's better than Sancho, and people were saying, no, he's not. We're dealing with the same things. It's for some reason, United fans are the only fans that can take a homegrown player and hate on him so much to the point that they want anyone else until that player then starts and they hate on that player. And then we had it with like if we had it with like Pogba in midfield, where people hated on him. Then when he left, they missed Pogba. We've done it with even now like Maguire. And Maguire's come back in the squad. And people are like, "Oh my god, he's a redemption." And you're like, "This is the
Yep.
same and what he gone for years."
Exactly. People been bitching about him left, right, and center, and then
In
now
this
he had he had two good games. Let's be honest. He had two good games, and that's it. In how many years?
he's playing better and more secure. But
Oh my
also,
god.
I think it's important to say if Lissandro Martinez was there, I'd want him to start. I'm happy he's
Hmm.
doing his job, but also this is the same player that 2 months ago you guys said was a money hungry, greedy fuck who should just leave the club and not take the money he was owed and go to West Ham. That was what everyone was saying. Like 9% of Twitter was like, "How dare he?" But now he's playing okay. They're like, "Oh my god, he's our savior." It's like you guys,
It's beyond fucking fickle, bro.
you
It's genuinely
deserve
beyond fickle.
everything you get, and that means that I have to suffer too. But I'm okay suffering if it means you man are suffering too, because you deserve
Yeah,
it.
you got a point there. You got a point.
I can drink and live my life. You man need this. Fuck you. Fucking tired of it. I'm gonna play
Bro.
today as well. I can't even escape these motherfuckers.
I mean, to be honest as well, by the way, like I feel like when it comes to I don't know, man. When it comes to being a United fan, I can be honest and say, you know, I've lost faith. It's been well known. Every single week, I'm like, we're gonna lose. But like when it comes to like the players, obviously depending on which ones, you know, as long as they're not, you know, in front of the law, we're not gonna mention them. If they're just like your normal fucking players, bro, and you guys are judging them that hard, like, bro, they're already going through enough. And people who justify saying, number one, everyone's entitled to their opinion, 100%. But you justifying your shitty comments online by saying they get paid X amount of money for the abuse you throw at them, and then when
You get
something, and
paid
then when
25K
something
in your
goes,
shit, your job.
and then when things go
Like, shut
wrong,
up.
like on a deeper level beyond that, and then you're like, oh yeah, no, but we didn't mean it like that. We just wanted to
Fam,
motivate him in the right way. That's not how you. It's how you'd motivate your own fucking kid, bro. Like it's
fam,
not. Like it's
every
fucking.
time people cry about mental health and then do the same shit over and over again, repeatedly. I'm seeing it now with Arsenal fans too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Saka, he's only scored 5 goals in 15 games this season. So the Arsenal fans are now getting on his neck, talking about how he's um, destroying his body by playing through injuries and how he's bad and how he's never going to develop to a world class player and he should be dropped. And I'm like, the same Saka who led you to a title charge last season.
Bro, I'm saying it right now. These fans who are bitching about Saka like that, bro, you give. If you're those like group of fans, right? If in the fucking I don't know January transfer window, City were like, hit is 80 million for him. You know you're not giving him up. Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining for
You know what
what?
makes it worse? What makes it worse is
Hmm?
he's not playing badly.
He's not.
He's Arsenal are third in the league, fourth in the league on goal difference.
Wait,
And it's not even.
he's a winger,
He's a right
right?
winger. Right winger, yes.
He's not supposed to score fucking 20 a fucking season, bro. That's not his job.
He's got 11 assists. He got 11 goal and assists in 15 games.
But you won't. Yeah, bro, you can't please anyone.
I mean,
Bro.
some of them are pens, but like they are like. But when you look at it, when you
You still
actually look
gotta
at the
score
stats,
him.
but
But
when
then
you look
again,
at the
I
stats,
mean, this depends. Listen. He still got to score them, yes. But
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
But
thinking
like,
about
I'm
the
saying,
World Cup. Sorry, I was thinking about the World Cup.
but I think like it's
Oh God.
it's still like it's the same thing. Like I think the English fans are probably the worst
Not
because you only
fantastic.
ever wait because you're always waiting for your players to fail. You're always waiting for it. It's like I get it. They're doing something that you wish you could do. Like it's most people's dreams to be a footballer, and you think you got on the pitch. Oh, I could score that, but trust me, you could not. You could
Wait,
not.
okay, hold on. Question for you.
Like,
If you could pick, like, say, for example, no matter what fucking sport you wanted to do, you would be
okay,
absolutely fucking sick. Like, you'd be at least at the end of your career, you'd be considered in the top 15 of all time. What sport are you picking to do? Any sport, fucking MMA,
no,
boxing, F1. Also, there's a brand new F1 arcade thing in the city center. I really want to go to that at some point. But yeah, anyway.
it's football or basketball. I just can't decide which one.
Ooh, okay.
Because top 15 basketball ever.
Ever. Of all
Oh,
time.
the money. Be. Oh, could you just? I'll be honest. If it's a passion, it's for
I
just.
was gonna say that's a question. Who gets paid more?
If it's for passion, no. NBA get paid way
And
more.
bit.
Way more.
Okay.
I think if you look at this, Steph Curry's contract
Mm.
that he just signed, he's 215 million
Over how many
over
years though?
4 years. He's gonna get 50 million in 2050, 2025, 2026. He'll get $60 million in that season without merchandise and shit. You look at
Wow.
it, if you look at it like a three. Think about this for a football player, or even an overpaid one would be like 350,000 a week. That's 1.4 mil. So you're looking at what 12, 15 mil. He's getting 4 times that. I think only Mbappe is getting paid more than NBA players, and even then, I think it's close.
No, I think Ronaldo's still number one. but obviously that's Saudi money. That's completely different
Okay, yeah,
gravy. But yeah,
Mbappe's salary is 58 million a year, so that's still less than. That's still somehow less than fucking like a Steph Curry, and
that's
yeah, Ronaldo's
crazy.
is the highest, but he's has so much shit on it as well.
I was gonna say that's just only Ronaldo could get that, or
Plus,
Messi.
also,
Ronaldo or Messi are the only two.
plus that's 70 mil. That's 70 mil or 60 mil I could get from me like a top 15 of all time,
Mm.
combined with all the merchandise and all that shit.
To be fair though, Mbappe could have fucking destroyed that this year, but within a billion. Like he got
Yeah.
offered a bill for a year, and he said no. So, which is still insane. And considering the way he's playing for PSG, I don't even know what is the point of you being at PSG this season, bro? It's comedy. It's
But
fucking
yeah, no,
comedy.
I think I'd Passionate wise, I'd be football. But
Uh-huh.
like, if it was money, basketball, because I could just
I mean,
play.
either way, bro, you'd leave your career with millions and shit, bro. Like you're chilling either
Nah,
way.
and so the way I look at it is a football career. You're probably looking at like a realistic football career peak is like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Like especially in terms of like contracts and shit. Like you're looking at like from 23, 24 to like 30-ish. It's like, your contract years. NBA, I could do that for like 20 years,
Bro, you could be Ronaldo. You can be playing until you're 40
Yeah, but
and earning way more. And if you're considered
yeah,
that good at that time, bro, like obviously it's not one and two, but like still, like you're bro, guaranteed good money.
yeah, but you know,
Fair enough. NBA guy. NBA guy.
basketball I could play like 25 minutes a game. Football I'd have to play all 90 and these men try and kill you. And it's
You
tough.
say all
Basketball's
90,
not.
bro. You can do like a little I'll come on for like 30 minutes at the end of every game.
If I could come on for 30 minutes at the end of every game, then like that's different. I'm
But
dead.
like I feel like after you're like 36, you can get like 4 years of that.
If I could do like one half,
Mm.
score a hat trick and go off, then that'd be different. I'm a football
What
every
country would
day.
you play for?
Uh, am I only allowed the choice of countries I'm allowed to play for? Wouldn't it be?
Yes. So if it Jamaica or England, bro, pick one.
England, because Jamaica tried to bring Mason Greenwood back, and that concerned me. And then I would force. Also, there's no sponsorship money in Jamaica.
Fair.
Even if I was the best player in the world, Van Dam would still give me £2.50 and some patty and tell me
Yeah,
that it's good enough.
bro, you could get a loaf of bread. Let's go, baby. Let's run it.
£2.50 the beef patty, telling me that's my national team contributions.
Would you
England,
rather?
actually, no, but I hate England.
Would you rather England
Wait,
win a World Cup or
South
Jamaica, or Jamaica win a World Cup? General question. I'm testing your patriotism. Man pulled out the fucking ring. Why is it there? Man's ready for anything, bro.
Jamaica have been to one World Cup in my lifetime. 1998 Paris. If you got to the next World Cup and won it, it's carnival all year, everywhere.
It's
You
carnival.
couldn't order Jamaican food in England anymore. No Jamaican man is working.
Bro, it would be fucking.
If I scored the winning goal in the World Cup final for Jamaica, I'm telling you right now, I would never have to move again. Them Jamaicans would lift me from my sofa to my bed.
Yeah, no, bro. You'd be
Clean.
heralded as a hero for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, guaranteed.
Yeah, that'd be England. Actually no, because England, winning for England would be like.
Yeah, no. I mean, it would be, bro. You definitely get thingy knighted, 100%.
I could be on TV everywhere, just like great.
Bro, you get knighted. Sponsorships through the roof. It'll be insane. Sir Davian Clark.
Look,
That kind of sounds kind of smooth, don't it?
Yeah, but so now it's tough to see, because now it's like, do I want reggae songs to be about me?
Oh, bro, imagine you go to the.
I'm a scar go like this. I'm a scar like this.
That's a new meaning to reggaeton. That's the new meaning. But bro, if you want it for England, bro, you know the grime artist would come out the fucking wazoo, bro. JME would come out of retirement for you.
That's true.
He would come out of retirement for you, bro.
That does point towards England, you know, because while I love Jamaica, I couldn't. A little Stormzy, like a.
Bro, bangers, bro.
The thing is, if I scored the winning goal for England, I'm telling you now, if I scored the winning goal in the World Cup for England, I'd retire that day. I'd only be backgrinding grind music videos for the rest of my life. Like, you know, I remember you did that Stormzy one. I'd just be there like, it's me. I'm here. I'm him. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Come on, see England or Zimbabwe. Come on now, which one you? Hello?
All right. I don't know if noise suppression prevented you from hearing my laughter just now, but if it did, bro, I busted up laughing. Fucking Zimbabwe, get the fuck out of here.
Imagine you could be a king. Fuck, Sunday you could be king tonight.
King, are you fucking insane? No.
I'd be like, yo,
bro. I would. Let me tell you the reality. I could win the World Cup for Zimbabwe, score a hat trick in the final. You know what I'm saying? Carry that trophy, and then the next week at my parade, the president will lock me up in jail and say you're done. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It is.
I've seen stuff. But yeah, we move. we move though, you know.
I said, "Where's that money Wonder World Cup in jail? What do you do?"
He said, "No. He's done. He did our country good. He's not gonna fuck it up now. He's done.
We gotta lock him up so he doesn't do any damage."
Bro, they'll come up with fake newspapers. Bro, they'll just doctor it. Be like, yeah, he's spending time with his family now. It's very wholesome. He retired from football. He didn't even need to like tell his club. He's just gone off the face of the earth, bro. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Well, Champions League tonight. I'm gonna go through the games for you. You just tell me which team do you think is gonna win, lose, or draw. Starting with the very first game today at 5:40. Well, 2 at 5:45 actually. Real Sociedad versus Benfica.
Benfica.
All right. Napoli versus Union Berlin.
Napoli.
8 p.m. Copenhagen versus Manchester United. Copenhagen are at home.
United.
Copenhagen. All right. RB Salzburg versus Inter Milan.
Inter.
I agree with that. Bayern versus Galatasaray. Hold on. What does the table look like?
We are third.
We're third.
Galatasaray is second.
How many games do you play in the group stage?
6.
If we lost today and then Galatasaray by whatever judge beat Bayern, it's over. Like it's 100% over. Yeah?
Well, yeah, it would be because because we still have to play Galatasaray
and Bayern.
Okay, the thing is, I got Bayern winning. Maybe could be a draw.
I was gonna say it could go either way, but you guys were cooking on the weekend, so if you carry that,
if it's a draw, that's still all right for us if we win our game because we go 6, Galatasaray would be 5. Then all we have to do is just beat Galatasaray, and then if we beat Galatasaray, we're through. If we don't beat Galatasaray, then what the fuck are we trying to do? Go to Champions League anyway? Because it's a win for me. It's a win-win. We either don't do enough to get out of the group and then we just end it early, or because I don't want to go up against the fucking Real Madrid, and then so. Either way, in the tournament to win it, or we're not in the tournament, or 1-1. It's one or the other. I'm cool. But I hope we beat Copenhagen because them might piss me off. Also, fun fact, Pepe was the oldest Champions League goal scorer in history.
Bro, the fact that man is still fucking cooking and causing hell on the pitch, bro. I have love for that man, bro. He's obviously iconic, but I just love Pepe. I love Pepe, bro. Yeah. All right. Next up, Arsenal versus Sevilla. Sevilla playing like dog shit, like absolute dog shit. It's crazy. Draw. Fair play. I say, yeah, probably a 2-2 draw there. PSV versus Lens.
PSV.
Is it Lens or Len?
It's Lens. It's
Lens. All right. Cool. All right. And finally, Hala Madrid versus Braga.
Bellingham 2, Braga 0.
Bellingham injured. Shoulder injury.
Braga 1, Real Madrid 0.
I love how they got an elite squad but because Bellingham isn't playing. What do you mean? No,
Huh?
bro, your T-shirt as well is doing the Bellingham. I just saw that. Literally, he's just doing the Bellingham. Nice.
I don't mean they don't have a good team. I just mean
If you
Bellingham.
if you could poach one player, I'm gonna go through obviously the best teams in the Champions League that I can see the group stages here. One player from each team, and obviously put them in United. Which players are you picking? So we'll start with we'll start with Barcelona. Who are you picking?
Lewandowski.
Okay, all right. Dortmund or Newcastle? They're both really good teams right now. Sure. If you could pick one player from either of those teams, who are you picking?
I don't know who's in Dortmund's team, blood.
Bro, I don't know either. But I watched the highlights, bro, and that man was cooking. The passing was beautiful. I was confused.
I watched the game, but I don't know who the team is.
I don't know, but these motherfuckers just be playing well. There's that kid in who's in attack. I forgot his name. That young black kid. I forgot his name though. He's a prospect.
No, but the manager's the same team. What? Wait. What?
He's fast as fuck. I forgot his name.
What, Adeyemi or something?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like, I'm trying to think. I can't think of. Like, I can see their faces, by the way. They all look the same right now. Like, they just. I'd take Royce because he's actually be decent for us.
I'll say him or Adeyemi. Yeah, pretty fair. All right, Manchester City. Who are you taking?
Haaland.
You already got Lewandowski. I thought you would have wanted someone in midfield. I thought you wanted someone in midfield to provide. I thought you wanted a provider, Davian.
I got Bruno, Casemiro. I got everyone will become provider, fam. Because all you're gonna do is kick the ball forward, fam. Don't worry.
All right. AC Milan.
4-4-2. Rafael Leao. Oh, my attack's perfect now. That's it. We're done. Squad's done. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say PSG was next up on the docket there. Obviously, Mbappe.
Mbappe can play cam in it. There we go. Oh, that's about that done. I'm telling you, my team's gonna look like one of them. You know one of them, like, them FIFA formation. 3 defenders.
When you were a kid and you just like load the team.
3 defenders. 3 defenders. Like, not even wing backs. Them man are gone. 1 CDM, Casemiro, you do that, and everyone else fuck off. Just win the Champions League. Just do vibes.
Full attack. Atletico Madrid.
Whoever their centre back is, no, fuck off. Whoever their centre back is. I can't even think of whoever their centre back is.
Jimenez?
Yeah, Jimenez. That's it. It's him or Hermoso. One of them, man. There.
One of the two. All right. Next up for you. I almost said United. Lol. Inter Milan.
Inter. They don't have Lukaku anymore. I can't even joke about that. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You watch Inter Milan play football? Now, when's the last Inter Milan game you've watched?
Does the highlights from today count?
I take a Pavard. Yeah, Pavard.
I
must have Darmian back for him because he's the only one I could think of.
Oh, Alexis Sanchez scored a winner last week. Yeah, he came back in the summer. 1-year deal. Bayern Munich. That team is actually fucking stacked as well.
Do I take Kim Min-jae? Do I take Maguire? Do I take Joshua Kimmich?
Good pick. All right. Arsenal.
Declan Rice.
Ooh, good pick. Okay. Finally, Real Madrid.
Eder Militao.
Ooh, Oh yeah, between
Um,
him and Rudiger, bro, it's a tough one in defense. So.
I just, I need 3 or 4 big centre backs for my 4 people back, 10 people up thing. So
Mm.
Eden Militao, Declan Rice, Casemiro, Kimmich there, and then everyone else can fuck off. I've won the Champions League.
I like how that's your mentality. It's everyone else. Fuck off. All right, cool. All right. If we move on here. Um, have you got anything else that you want to say sports wise, or are you good, bro?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, if we move on, well, it should be the influencer section here, but again, another week of influencers being influencers. Did you see Mr. Beast's video?
No,
Again, controversial one. Again, like every Mr. Beast video
what
right
did
now is
you?
just he was in Africa, and he built some he built I think about 100 wells, and there was
Okay.
a video of him riding bikes with people from Africa, and that got clipped up saying, "Here's this guy in Africa, this really rich guy who just bought bikes for these children." I don't know. He got. I don't know. They're trying to cancel him for. I don't
What's
know.
the controversy?
I don't know, Davian. They're trying to cancel him. I don't know, Davian. He built a
Wait, wait,
hundred
wait,
wells
wait,
in Africa, and he's trying to get. They're trying to cancel him.
wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait, wait,
know.
no, wait. I'm confused. I'm confused right now. So let me get this right. Mr. Beast went to Africa,
Hmm.
built 100 wells,
Yep.
rode some bikes,
Hmm. And they're trying to
and
cancel him. I, bro, I don't know. Twitter is an interesting place, bro. I don't fucking know, dude. He even posted on Twitter. That's how I even fucking saw it. Like, I didn't see anything else until after his post. He posted, "I know people are going to try cancel me for this already, but I don't care. I did it for a good reason. Anyway, love and peace, whatever kind of chat." I was like, I didn't even know that was happening. And then after that, like the next day, the couple tweets which I saw, like people were just calling him out for it, and I was like, what?
but
Make it make sense, bro. Like I don't understand.
but
I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. I thought he was just being a good human being. I don't. I don't fucking know, dog. I don't. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know.
but isn't one of the biggest issues that Africa have that the poorest regions don't have access to clean drinking water, which
Quite
is why
literally.
building wells and actually
Hmm.
I and a lot of the people and a lot of these governments are spending their monies on not helping the poorer areas. So then, surely,
Make
but then,
it make sense, please. Because I need it to make sense. I don't fucking know, dude.
and also, if it's a Mr. Beast video and he did it on his channel, normally what he does is he makes these videos because then it makes money, which allows him to redo more cool things that are just good philanthropy things. I
Yep.
swear people just hate anyone that does anything with
If you
money that isn't give them money
literally
because
it anything,
surely surely you'd be praising this just to say well done for using your money instead of buying another like a 50th house. You've gone to help some villages. I I don't
Davian, I,
know.
I I wish if the universe made more sense, maybe there would be more common sense. But
And surely then it's actually a great thing because then the more money he makes, the more people he can help. And if his version of a YouTube challenge is giving people clean water, then surely that would make the kids' days, which would be a good thing.
so they don't have
Uh,
to travel like 50 kilometers to get water.
And
Yeah,
then
maybe,
maybe it
maybe.
would highlight the fact that maybe it would highlight the fact that having clean drinking water is important, and we could look at things like Michigan, Flint, where they still don't have clean water, even though America's the most, um, you know, the most powerful nation in the world, and maybe it's we could look at why governments aren't helping their kids because if a Mr. Beast can do it, then maybe they could do it. It's just they choose not. My brain hurts. What?
I don't know, Davian. I just thought I should mention it because that's the only thing I've seen like which was popping off in influencer news. Um, Other than that, actually, which is kind of sports, but it's influencer boxing anyway. Do you care for the Joe Weller versus Bazinga possible fight? Probably going to be happening like early
I'll
next
watch
year.
it.
I'd watch it.
I'll watch it, and I hope Bazinga wins.
Mm.
Like, I don't give a fuck about. I've never been a Joanna fan, so like, I would hope Ethan wins. I would watch the fight. I'm not probably going to be that hyped about it, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's a good card. I think
Okay.
it's a good fight to each other. Like Ethan's first fight, Joe hasn't fought in years, so Joe would be the favorite, which gives Ethan a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Um, Ethan loves boxing, and you can tell that from his commentary. So he'd probably train pretty well. It'd be a good
Mm-hmm.
documentary he could do after doing the marathon stuff. You know, I mean,
I
it
feel that.
has all the things there to be cool. I don't know if
It
I'd
could
be.
definitely tick
I
all the
don't
boxes, 100%.
think, yeah, it's a big enough names. It depends. I wouldn't want. I mean, it depends if they get personal or like if there's actual beef there, or if they're just respectful and actually keep it cool. Either way, though, that'd be quite.
It'd be
It'd be
definitely a hype
watchable.
fight to watch, 100%.
It'd be watchable, and you just hope that the actual output would be good. I'd love a good YouTuber fight where they actually are like
Swinging.
trying to fight, a little bit of a little bit like technical, but also a little bit like I'm trying to kill you. It'd be nice.
It's a little bit of chaos. Give me some chaos, man. I'm
Yeah,
here for it.
and a good card, some crazy shit. I hope it's a Misfits event. That'd be kind of nice.
Oh yeah, it would be a banger. It would
Yeah,
100% be like a main event kind of thing. 100%.
yeah.
All right. Well, if that covers off the influencer section, we can comfortably move on to the Quora dating questions. If you're mentally prepared for that.
I'm ready. After
All
that
right.
Mr. Beast thing, I think I've covered.
Okay. So the first question I have for you here, pal. I'm 14, and tomorrow I'm going on a date with a 27-year-old. He he thinks I'm 19. When should I tell him the truth?
Not the whole thing off, fam. Not the whole thing off, fam. Not the whole thing off, fam. What?
Oh my god, bro.
I heard I'm 14 going on the first date and one of the oh they're gonna be on their first date. And then it just went downhill.
Down,
Downhill.
beyond down.
Because it was like, oh, cute, your first date, you're probably gonna ask like advice on what to do. And then it was like, okay, and then they're 29, and I was like, wait, what the hell? Like what the
Bruh.
hell?
That
Man, shut up.
Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. Okay. Well, moving on to the actual questions for today. I met a girl online, and she said that she loves me before we've even met. Is that a red flag, or is she being real? You leaving the country? That you leaving the country? She playing games? Are you playing games? What's going on here?
I'm trying to find
Wave
anything
this
red.
controller.
Trying to find anything red blood, like no.
Oh, okay.
Like
This was
it's given concerns,
yeah.
it's given,
It
well,
gives, maybe you should think about what you're doing before you
I
do
mean,
anything that you're about to be doing. That's what it tells me anyway, as a person.
yeah, it's given, let's be sure, maybe, I mean, depends if it's their first time like dating, then maybe they think they're in love and that's something, but it's given concerns.
Yeah, it's given don't. It's giving don't do it. All right, pal. It just
It's given,
mm.
like, did she say it like I love you, or did she say I love you? And if you've got to say it back, it's given maybe a reevaluation of the situation. Like,
Yeah, just listen, pal. There are decisions which you can make in life, and this one, don't do it. There you go. That's right, advice. Crazy though. Crazy.
mine's not with advice. Mine's just run, pimp, 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 pimp. But yeah, it could be worse. I mean,
All right. Well, next up here for you. Where the fuck did I go? There it is. Can I get my money back after being scammed in online dating? I lost 40K. Is there? Let me finish, right? All right. How? Okay, sorry. How can I get my money back after being scammed in online dating? I lost 40K. Is there a way I can get my money back, or did this person who took my money get away with it? There's some
Okay,
poor English
so
here. Huh?
no, don't worry, I got enough. So basically, what you need is a technical support advisor. Now,
Mm,
luckily, I'm a technical support advisor. So
bro,
if you wire me £10,000,
David,
I
David.
can use that 10,000 to go and get the 40,000 back.
I scrolled down, and the first thing is here is a legitimate recovery expert. Then it says ethical hackers as scam recovery expert. Contact this email, gave a phone number, put their WhatsApp. He said transfer them some money and they will get
I was making the joke. How is that the top comment?
from Jogan on 14th of October.
So yeah, like that guy said, give
It
me
has 14
10,000.
upvotes.
Give me 10,000, and then I will ethically find the person, hack your money back. With 5,000, I'll take out extra, but it won't be theft. And then I will transfer you 50K back. I'll keep the 5K because it's an ethical hack, and then we should be fine. But transfer that with a wire transfer to a bank that's not in England. It needs to be Philippines, so I can't really do the. But don't worry, I'll send you the link, and then you'll definitely get your money back. That is on Nasir's life. Nigga,
So
I don't believe
basically,
that.
you're
I know
claiming to be a debt recovery specialist. Is this what I'm hearing, David?
technical support officer.
Technical support.
Yep. I'm gonna technically support your money into my bank account. Just so you can get your money.
What would you
Fam,
do
I
if
don't
that was me? Like, what would how would you help me? Say for example, I fell in love with Dolores online.
Mhm.
And I was like, like she whisked me away. I've never met her, obviously, just online. And she was like, "Oh, can I please borrow 2K?" And I sent her 2K. And then I told you that obviously I did that. And now Dolores has disappeared. What is your first course of action?
I'm glad you said 2K, not 40K. If you said 2K, if you
Yeah.
said 40K, I'm gonna be like, Nick, where you been hiding this money? You can't be telling me you're poor every month and then you then
Or
suddenly got
no,
40K.
oversized popped off. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? 40K.
Um, uh, how popped off is oversized popped off though? Like, is it?
um, like at the end of the year, that was the profit which I made, and I sent
Okay,
that
so
to
you
her.
had 40K and you wasted it.
Mm.
I would say,
And now I'm back to going from paycheck to paycheck.
nigga, have you lost your mind? Um, who even lets you? Who authorizes this and that without at least messaging Mandem to check? Also, who lends 40K? Like, you don't just go straight to 40K. I asked you for £10 and you were talking about what for. Now, I'd be like, I mean, it's okay, everyone makes mistakes, but you have just
Mm.
wasted a year of your life now, and you better make that 40K back. Like, that's
Hmm.
that's number one. Like, number one, you better get back. You better. I don't want to see sleep until I see 40K back in that account. Number two, let's find this bitch. Where you find this bitch? Because that 40K is our 40K. That's not your. We lost that 40K together. I just lost 20K. I don't even have it. So now I can't lose 20K on my name, fam. I'm no bitch. Let's go find her. Three, we're calling the police, the FBI, CIA, MI5, MI6,
Every fucking
um,
body.
Zimbabwean government, Jamaican government, Nigerian government, Algerian government, Egyptian. We're getting that money back one way or another.
One way or
Um,
a fucking another, we're getting
I'm
that money
going
back.
to some spiritual healers because that woman is going to drop down with Sutton until I get the money back. Um, we're gonna do a GoFundMe for the 40K back. We're
Mhm.
gonna do some crying videos. We're gonna oversize
So crying videos.
we're
What?
putting her face on a oversized tee now. We're
Ooh.
making that 40K back. We're making that 40K back from this bitch one way or another. I don't care.
Okay.
She better be like we're finding a way. We'll use her as merch, and then when she comes back with the "don't use my face," give my 40K back, and we'll be fine. There are ways to do this.
They're always, they're
Like
always. Yeah.
there are ways, and look, if realistically, at least you're not broke, I'll be like, well
Mm.
done. Then I'd say send me 5K because I am I'm an officer. I can
Uh-huh,
support.
uh-huh.
I'm a technical support officer. So
Technical
let me go
support
and
officer.
I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
go
yeah.
hack her back for you. And then
Hmm.
because I've been like, look, if you're just gonna give up money to any bitch, then
Hmm.
give money to this bitch. Thank you. And then at that point, I try not to laugh,
Hmm.
and then I might just have to log off a little bit, come back later. You know,
So
and then
do you
I'd advise therapy because what could she have told you that would make you give her 40 grand?
40K, no questions asked.
40 G's, like what money you got? Like, because I know you, because see, I know you couldn't do it. If you couldn't type 40 grand into your account and press send, your body would be like,
Bro, I'd have to be out of my mind. I would have to like not even out of my mind. I don't even know what I would have had.
the
I don't
only
even know.
way I could see, I'm gonna be honest, the only way I could ever see
Mm,
that happening is if she
mhm.
has to borrow 400 and you had
And then
40 grand
accidentally
and you
accidentally
missed
typed.
where the decimal place went, and then you said, oh shit, I missed where the decimal place went. Can I get my 40 grand back? And then she disappeared. That's the only way. That's the only way I could see that happening. And you
I
have to
love
be
that.
drunk out of your goddamn mind too.
Bro, no, 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 bro. That requires more than alcohol. That is insane. I would have to
40.
be legit be roofied a
So the thing
couple
is,
times over.
I
Like
was
it's
reading this
crazy.
story about someone who actually got scammed for like 20 grand.
Okay.
And the way they got scammed is actually mad because what the person does is they ask them for small amounts of money, tell them it's an investment thing, and they're like, okay, give me 500, and then they come back 2 weeks later and give them a grand, and they're like, yeah, I just
Okay.
slipped your money. And obviously, if you're like, and then people don't think about it, so like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
cool.
mentally you'd be
And
like, okay,
then
cool, I'm getting my money
then
back.
they're like, okay, cool. And then you give 2 grand, flip it 4 grand, and then you get 4 grand back, and you're like, okay. And then they come back to you and they're like, look, I got a big deal thing going on. It's like 18 to 20 grand. But obviously, you seem like it's pretty stable. And then they take the 18 to 20 grand. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to get 40 grand back. And then they borrow money from other people, thinking they're going to flip the money back and be able to make profit. And then the guy just disappears. And then he uses that 20 grand that he just stole from you to go to someone else and do the same shit. And basically keeps making money over and over again and just disappears.
Right.
It's
It's
interesting.
actually that's
It's actually a
fucking
cool hack,
crazy.
because like
It's very
by the end of
fucking
it,
smart,
by
but
by the end of it, that man's got like 500,000 just because he went to about 20 people and made them believe he had 20 grand. But what he was doing was just scamming from other people.
oh my god. Here at Bad Decisions, we do not condone that behavior, but it is very, very
Unless you're
smart.
Nigerian.
bro, I was when I was going into the office today, like I came out of the Tesco. I'm walking up like the fucking thingy, and this guy like in not a hazmat suit, but like like the fucking what they wear on the road, like the
Yeah,
high
yeah,
vis
yeah, yeah,
outfit,
yeah, like this.
like full gear high vis. This black guy stops me, and I'm like, oh shit, am I like walking where you guys are supposed to be fucking working? I was like, I had my earphones in, so I wasn't even fucking. So I had to take my earphones out. He was like, "Oh, sorry. Can I?" Was like, "I like your hair, bro. How? Like, where do you get it done? How do you get it done? Blah blah blah." I'm explaining that, and he was like, oh, "Okay, cool. Thank you very much." He was like, "Wait." He's like, "By any chance, like, are you like Nigerian or whatever?" I was like, "No, no." I was like, I'm like, ethnic background from Zimbabwe. And then he was like, is that kind of like the same thing? I was like, no, no. That I was like, no, no, definitely not the same. Same continent, but not the same thing. He was like, okay, no worries, brother. And dap me up. I was like, same thing. Get out of
That's
here,
my
man.
Jamaicans right there. I know a Jamaican when I hear one. Because Nigeria,
Bro,
Zimbabwe, same thing.
bro, bro, we did the same thing. We lived a little. All right, well, let's hop into the final section of the podcast today. These are your adult confessions. Davian's favorite segment. Um, well, I got one from women only, two from women only, apparently. Holy, okay, and one from evil thoughts and deeds. Again, I
Let's
don't
go
read
women
these.
only. Let's go women only, evil thoughts, women only. I'm ready. Bang, bang,
Okay,
bang. Little evil
cool,
only sandwich.
cool.
Evil only? Evil thought. Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I'm
Again, I
ready.
don't read these ahead of time. I read them in the moment. If they turn out too awful, then I admit them. But here we go. This one was written by a female who's age 24. The
Okay.
title is Passing on My Favorite Thing, a pussy massage by a female masseuse. That's actually a very good title. What? I feel like I'm reading like a book. Hello? It's a novel. All right. I went on a company sponsored 50-mile bike ride. After the ride, I was sore down below. My friend, who takes advantage of me, decided to massage between the legs. Truthfully, it helped a lot, but also taught me how good a pussy massage was. Now I'm an addict. I like my friend's hands, but mostly I get a pussy massage at a Korean parlor. For some reason, a girl relaxes me more, and I don't push her away. My friend can't give me a massage without wanting to have sex with me. So going to this massage parlor is a much better experience. So, in summary, I get a pussy massage. You won't believe how good it feels until you try it. Women, I definitely recommend.
Fair play.
Fair enough. I mean, that has
I've got
15
no,
upvotes, no downvotes. That's just
I've got nothing to say. Let's
legit. GG's good for you, honey. Good for you.
get your pussy massage.
I'll say it, bro. Pull up then, honey. Good for you. Alrighty. Next one up here is from Evil Thoughts and Deeds. This was written by a 42-year-old female. This has 3 upvotes and 3 downvotes, so this could go either way. The title is It Was a Cruel Joke and It Broke Us Up. I was just 23 and he was 45. We went to see a warehouse for temporary storage. We saw a hamburger joint and stopped for lunch. The cashier had on a small tank top, no bra, a tattoo across her chest which spelt out Javier. Now that's a woman, he told me in jest. He wanted me tatted like that. I held off, but one day I went with him to a tattoo parlor in the bad side of town. He threatened to have I suck tattooed on my chest, but he laughed. Oh, no. Okay, she said he threatened. I think she meant I threatened to have I suck tattooed on my chest. Okay. But he laughed and said no woman was going to have a look like that. It made things bad between us. Even if he never meant to tattoo me, I loved him then. I guess I still do. I would have let him tattoo his name on me. I'm just glad that he didn't want me looking like that. So you man broke up from that joke? You took him to a tattoo parlor, and then you made a joke that you'd get I suck tattooed on you, and then he was like, don't do it, and you're like, cool. And then what?
Dude, I got none.
That hold on, man. I'm going back to Evil Thoughts. I'm finding a better one. That was fucking trash.
So that could not be it.
All right, cool. Here we go. This one's got 11 upvotes and 11 downvotes. I feel like this is going to be quite consistent across the board in this category. This was written by a bisexual female, 19 years old. It's called The Things I Want to Do to Him. My boyfriend is a submissive guy to begin with, and I've always been incredibly dominant. I don't think he realizes how dominant I want to be, though, because of how shy I can be. We've been together for almost a year, and we've done some pretty typical dom stuff, and he knows and I know he wants more, but I'm afraid to give him more out of fear of hurting him. If I wasn't afraid, Jesus Christ, the things I would do to that man. I want to slice his clothes off with a knife and hold it to his throat until he's crying out of fear.
All right.
This took a dark turn. That other story ain't shit compared to this. All right, continuing up here. Hold on, I need to focus up. I want to slice his clothes off with a knife and hold it to his throat until he's crying out of fear. I want to fuck his ass and make him scream and shove his head into the pillows to shut him the fuck up. I want to tie him down and whip him with metal chains. I want to make him bleed. I want to make him beg me to stop. We have a safe word. I would never keep going if anything was too much for him. But Jesus Christ, I want to torture him so fucking bad, and I know he would like it. It's just me getting in my own way. What the fuck? What the fuck have I just read? Where do I? What the fuck have I just read? Shout out to you, hun. David, anything you want to say about that? No. All right, your final confession for today. This was written by a straight female who is 20 years old. This is from the women's only section, and it's called Surprise Movie Experience. This has 40 upvotes, 0 downvotes. My boyfriend took me to see a long movie. He's usually asleep after the first few minutes. I don't mind. He works hard. It's just a bit annoying to me that we have to go to the cinema for him to fall asleep. Right next to me, there was an interracial couple making out throughout the movie. I would not notice if it was not for the large sudden brightness of the movie during some scenes. I tried ignoring it, but I caught the girl's hands gripping her man's junk from time to time, and it instantly turned me on. Secretly trying to make it seem like I wasn't paying attention, I looked at my boyfriend. He was pretty much snoring at this point. I hated, loved it at the same time. I saw her pull her man's thick BBC out and start playing with it. I accidentally made eye contact with her, though, as I bumped her arm. Her eyes were gorgeous. She had a nice curvy body. She put her hand on my thigh as she continued to play with her man. Hold up. Okay. 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 Her man leaned over and whispered an apology into my ear. I blushed. I told him my boyfriend was asleep. I leaned over to check he leaned over to check and they both giggled. They asked if I wanted them to move. I sarcastically remarked, I wish it was me. Don't think his girlfriend was too happy to hear that, though. We ended up watching the movie. I wish they would have continued.
So what I'm hearing is you just killed that guy's vibe. Because now he's goes like, why was that girl like what? I just think it's funny how
I guarantee you, bro. She's gonna get home. He's gonna get home that day, and he's gonna get flamed. Like, why is she flirting with you?
You're like, oh, I just think it's funny how I did that for you, but suddenly other women are now telling, it's cool. It's cool.
Why are they looking at you like that? What energy are you projecting that's acceptable? Yeah. It's peak for you, brother. It's peak for you. But GG's, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are your adult confessions for today. This is your podcast for today. Thank you very much for coming through.
Have you seen Jake Paul's opponent?
Nope.
He's fighting Andre August, 10-1. Little boxer. He literally didn't fight in 4 years. Okay, it's gonna be
it could go either way.
The guy's won 10 and lost 1.
No. Well, it's a bigger upgrade.
Oh,
Fury wouldn't fight that.
Yeah, no, so it's gonna be a fun fight,
Well, hopefully, good luck to Jake Paul and Mr. What's his face?
Andre August. That's August. A nigga name if I've ever heard one. Oh, he's black too. I knew it.
Oh, sorry. Lord have mercy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that outro.
Peace, love, tranquility. Andre August, oh my God. Bye.
My guy said it's a nigga name. Holy.
Andre August, double A, August. No, that's the